Hello everybody, Tom Fawkes here, welcome back to more Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we did the Honeycomb Galaxy, we did a bunch of other stuff. This is actually being recorded in post-commentary. Because, my mic was muted the entire time I was doing this. I am so embarrassed. But we get on into the Gusty Garden Galaxy. A level with, potentially the best song in the game. Da-da-da-da. Now I am back on the horse! Yes! Getting on in here real quick, we talk to Bunny. We jump on Bunny. We talk to Bunny.
With Floaty Fluff, you can shake the Joy-Con or press Y to fly higher, but only up to 3 times, boyoing!
What say you?
If you want to get down during the ride, just press B, boyoing!
Going through here, I'm just gonna collect every single star bit we can find. Spoon is playing Hitman World of Assassination on Switch, which I believe had Nintendo exclusive unlockables. In a, I believe it's like a mushroom weapon and blue and green outfits with hats and mustaches. I made comment on the original recording of this, but not so on this one. No star bit left behind, I say, as I potentially leave behind hundreds of star bits throughout this playthrough. We give the fluff a shot. I get in there and I waste 2 of my spins, like, almost immediately. Not even, like, bothering to use the wind to carry me forward. And yet here we are. But a nice bonus of star bits there. I'm gonna continue my foray to collecting star bits, because one of the biggest things that is there are some very, very hungry Lumas out there. So whenever I can find star bits, I'm gonna collect them. And I believe this is where I learned that the rocky wrenches can be hit by star bits in order to stun them. Oh, nope, wait, not quite yet. We head in here first, so that way I can grab all these star bits! Come to me, delicious honey candies! Well, that was fun. Alright, now I test that out. After I get hit by one. And I figure it's a net gain, so, for every one that I use to, knock one of them out, I get a net gain of 2. The Piranha plant I just run straight into. I swear I spun into that when I did that. It just looks like I ran straight into that. Doesn't help that it looks like I'm almost dead here. Anyway, more fluffing. More star bits! No star bits left behind! I think I only needed 2 to get across there as well. Pretty sick. As I'm recording this, it is December 17th. It was actually the same day I recorded this. I just, you know, it's the same day I recorded the gameplay, rather. I was just a moron, left my mic muted during recording, and this game saves automatically, so I figured post-commentary was the solution. Fortunately, it only goes on until halfway through the next episode. Which means, yes, there is more than one episode where I'll be doing post-commentary here. But I'm gonna be going on a trip back to Connecticut to visit my family. The plan is to do we're doing 2 Christmases. One before Christmas with my grandmother, because she's kind of getting to that age where we're not sure how many more Christmases she's gonna have left. And then we're gonna drive out to Ohio, because most of my dad's family, the grandmother's on my mother's side. Most of my dad's family lives in sort of like that not quite Midwest area. And one of my cousins rented a mansion to have like Christmas morning on. So it'll be like a regular Muppet family Christmas, but with my family, with my dad's family. He didn't plan it out very well. And my brother ended up picking up a lot of the slack on the planning stuff. My cousin who planned it is sort of a big picture guy. And my brother's more of like the nuts and bolts. But it seems to be all working out, and if I'm lucky, if the internet is strong enough and I'm able to find someplace private enough, I should be able to stream from there. Maybe trick some of my family into coming on. Who knows? I thought the coin bag that I defeated earlier, that coin bag dealy bop, I thought it only dropped coins, but if you spin into it, it'll drop a ton of star bits. That's, so, that running in circles right there, that's not me pushing any other direction but like one direction. And I think it has to do with like the way the camera turns while you're moving. Cause, my god, that's annoying, especially when like you're trying to like do something and you're stuck. Or you're trying to do something quickly for like a time limit and you're stuck spinning in circles. And it's like, it's an easy fix, just stop moving the control stick for a second, you'll get your bearings back, but it's still very obnoxious. Had to test to see if those could be taken out by star bits, they can't. Them beetle boys on its back. I'm excited for Christmas though. It's a lot of my family that I haven't seen in quite a while. I don't know, oh, I ran into that one because I was trying to get to this. That's right, I go on this side and then I can't get to the other side. You basically have to choose a path here, and I think I chose poorly. But I'm not entirely sure which path is considered the better path. And a lot of my cousins have kids now. So that'll be super interesting to see. To meet up with them. I wonder if any of them are gonna be old. Like, I'm not entirely sure how old they are, so I'm wondering if any of them are old enough to start spouting off 6-7 memes. Trying to think, my oldest nephew is 5. And I think my other cousins had kids before him. So it's quite possible that we have some TikTok addicted youth going into this this Christmas gathering. But I'm unsure. I am unsure. You know, depending on like the time, the timing, a lot of parenting styles are different. Some go for like 0 screen time, some go for minimal, some don't care. And I have no idea how my cousins are in that regard. So I'll just have to see. It's definitely gonna age me, but, and this definitely probably isn't the best thing to say considering that I'm that my livelihood depends on all y'all watching a screen looking at me. But, and also take this with a grain of salt because I'm not a parent. Like, I don't have kids, I'm not married, don't even have a girlfriend. But like, plopping your kid in front of a screen doesn't seem like a very sound parenting technique. What it seems more like is like, oh, I had freedom, I still want that freedom, let me just stick this in front of my kid, so that way I can do whatever the hell I want while the TV raises them. Learn the hard way that fountain just kind of pushes you away. I doubt you can come here with the ice power, but I wonder if that would turn into, if that would freeze if you came here with the ice power up. Caught a bunny, got a star. Woohoo! Yeah! Oh, we got more of this scary music. Oh, this is scary, scary music. You got a star! Bunnies in the wind! And plenty of star bits. I spent so much time there gathering star bits. And I know not every level has a hungry Luma, but I was determined because I was just like, I will get star bits and prove that there are hungry Lumas everywhere. Dirty Tricks of Major Burrows. This is the mole boss. The Montgomery mole boss. Dirty Tricks of Major Burrows. Montgomery Mode.
Yes.
I love Gusty Garden. I don't think I appreciated it a lot when I was a kid. Or, I say a kid, but I was, when did this come out? 2007? I was in high school. I think discounting teenagers as kids is a huge mistake. In terms of, like, speaking to them about like, issues and whatnot. Because with the way that, like, the youth is connected to the internet and therefore being exposed to things that they normally wouldn't have. Politics, like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Attention-grabbing headlines. This is one of the points where I screw up. Because I get this, but I can't get the other one. No, wait, never mind. This might be the one I'm thinking of? No, it isn't. Never mind. Ignore me. It seems like they're getting more into things like politics like much earlier on than, say, like our generation. Like even when I was old enough to vote, I don't think I really took advantage of that until I was well into college. It's hard to stay informed as well, especially when you're kind of ADD about when you kind of got a little bit of ADD, ADHD, and the like. It's ADD and ADHD, its hyperactive cousin, trying to keep up with all the things that are like going on. You know, trying to like read between the lines on things coming up like propositions and whatnot. Figuring out like what's right for you and for the people to vote for. Oh yeah, I almost died because I tried to. I forgot. I hit the wrong button instead of like the spinny button. I hit the jump button and was like, "Yep, I'm going down." Getting more of those question mark coins. This got weirdly political, and I apologize for that. But just the idea that it's getting harder and harder for kids to be kids when there is so much being shoved in their face. Is genuinely upsetting. The worst things they should be worrying about are like acne and if that peer in their class likes them. I think that stone thing was in the previous Planetoid was placed there specifically to teach you how to uproot these moles. I guess this is this version's game of Monty Moles. Diddly-diddly-doo. Now they're up, we do a bit more of exploration around to get see if we can't get any more star bits. Seems like it's a dry well, but it doesn't stop me from checking the planet anyway. It's a good teaching device there. Fortunately, you won't have to deal with post-commentary Tom too much longer. And like, I'm no expert, these are just my opinions. And I think that's another thing that's very important as well. Again, this is just my opinion, but being fed opinions in a way that makes where like they're trying to be perceived as fact, I think is very damaging. And knowing the difference, I think, is a between fact and opinion is very important, especially in this this world of this day and age of misinformation. Hey, bug. Gotta get those wigglers to get more star bits. Yeah, I heard the munching sound in here initially. I was like, what the heck is that? And then I realized you hit this plug. Big worm! And he's like, you scare him out of there into a different apple. Actually, one thing I didn't notice when he's going from this apple to the next one is, does the part from the first apple move? It does, okay, so he's just coiled up in that apple. How is he fitting in there? How is he fitting in there, that worm? How'd that worm fitting in there? What that worm doing? Aha, never punished! Starboard's ho! Fortunately, this worm only seems to want to eat. But we just terrify them. Oh yeah, one point actually, I don't know if I make it in this episode or the next one, so I might be repeating myself here. But, Bowser kidnaps. Usually doesn't, and from what I can tell, doesn't kill. Mario definitely kills. Are we the good guy? Leave your, leave your comments about my, my 12th grade, English class, what's it called? 12th grade English class, analysis of Mario as a character throughout the Mario series, between him killing and whatnot. I think the question, what did the author mean by this, is not a great turn of phrase. But rather, I guess the question should be more like, this might be a bit too adult, though, and it kind of depends on what grade level you're teaching at for that. But like, what did you get out of this, or what's the, like, what do you believe? What does this mean to you? Oh yeah, I'm struggling here to try to get Major Monogram here out of Major Diggly. And I try to bash into him, and then nope, that's not working. I don't know. It's hard to teach. That's a critical thinking thing. I think it's hard to teach critical thinking. And then again, that's just my opinion. Any teachers in my comments wanna chime in on that? I'd be happy to listen. And mayhaps in a future episode. I'm pre-recording a bunch of these, so I can have videos to go up during the entirety of the holidays when I'm gone. Which, for all I know, might end up going to, like, the end of, which might end up going to the end of the game. Maybe completing it, who knows? I'm averaging, like, 3 to 6 or 7 stars per episode, so let's say, like, 5. This is episode, what, 13? There's 120 in this game, 121. I don't plan on playing as Luigi, because it is essentially the same game, but Luigi can jump higher. How dare you, Mr. Mole? How dare you? So there's a chance I'll be able to record this to the end of the game. Well, maybe today, maybe tonight, who knows? I do want to stream tonight as well. I have a hopeless addiction to Pokemon Legends ZA. The DLC I'll say isn't terribly great because of how much the gameplay in between key story points feels like padding. But I'm having a great time with it. And I've already, like, completed the story and all of the side quests and everything. I'm just going for the Pokedex. But even then, that feels like padding because you gotta, like... There's these things called special scans you get after... This is more like a gameplay spoiler than a story spoiler. You get these special scans, and, in the post-game. And, they allow you to access species of Pokemon that you normally couldn't get. Like through normal means of the hyperspace areas. The problem is that every single one is random, and every single one, not only is every single one random, but every single one, you can only, lost my train of thought. Not only is every single one random, but you still have to do the research, get 25,000 research points in order to get a special scan to activate. So, like, if you're going for, like, completion, then, especially, like, completing the Pokedex, you're gonna be stuck in that gameplay loop for a while. Hey, it's that bag again. Hello, Mr. Bag. Yeah, look at all the, oh God, look at all the star bits that you get from that guy. 19 seems like an odd number. I wonder if I missed one. Yeah, okay, it did have 20, and I just don't know where the other star bit went. Mayhaps it broke already. Who among us truly knows? I think I'm missing like 5 Pokemon in the main Pokedex of that game, or the DLC Pokedex. This is where I screw up. Because I was like, oh, I can get that, and lo and behold, I didn't get it. Screw you, Rocky Wrench! Let me get my bits! Screw you, Piranha Plant! Your chomping days are over. Luigi! You get to play as Luigi in there's basically a new game plus where you play as Luigi, and it's entirely the same game except Luigi can't stop as easily as Mario, but he jumps significantly higher, which can make a difference in terms of like speeding through the game. Like being able to skip entire portions of things because Luigi just jumps away. It can just jump from one thing to another. I find that kind of few and far between, but 'tis what it is. And this is around the part where I realize, oh, that golden chain shop probably has the secret star in this world. And there's nothing I can do about it. For now. For now. That's the start of the realization. As I hit the jammy center of these boulders. Oh yeah, there was, oh come on Tom, there was no way you were getting that one, are you kidding me? Just roll it over, and smack! There you go. You got it, my man. Just roll it over and smack. The cope in me was being like, hey, if I destroy all these, maybe I'll get the means to destroy that chain chomp. Nope. And here's where I'm like, well, I guess this probably got to do with those question mark medallions. I'll come back for it later. Right? Tom, stop. Tom, go back to the... Tom, go back to the launch star, Tom. Go back to the launch star. There you go. That's a lad. That's a good lad there. Can you get that drilling? Can you drill it? Are you drilling it, Mr. Krabs? This is where I kind of like start to pontificate on coins in this game. And how there's really no use for them aside from healing. So when there's like an area that gives you a bunch of coins, I guess it's like the like high scores and whatnot. I feel like that's kind of like antiquated though, considering that, you know, Super Mario Sunshine still had the 100 coin star. Like, coins are essentially pointless in this game. As far as I know, I remember feeding coins to Lumas, but I can't remember if that was only the second game. As far as I can tell, they're only used for healing. And, like, kind of like having them in like groups that are greater than like, I'd say 5, because you're never gonna need more than healing 5 at a time. Is kind of pointless, and it could be used, that space could be used for more star bits. But as that one woman in that one warped Real Housewives clip said, like where they pitched everything down, and she goes, "That's my opinion!" And there's like an awkward silence, like the one that was there. Oh my god, that Goomba's dead. Oh yeah, I learned about this, and I foolishly think, hey, maybe I can go on all sides of the cubes that are rotating. Wrong! Oh, how wrong I was. I was also trying to figure out if it was worth going down there. Like riding the cubes. But I think if I just keep going, that would end up killing me. I killed another Goomba. And another Goomba. That's 3 Goombas that Mario has killed. And then I had a lovely little moment where I was like, oh, you can't go on that. Well, I better not. Anyway, let me kick this thing. And then immediately run back up and fall to my death. We'll be right back. I don't believe I checked what was up here, so we're gonna go and check that out. Little kicky-doo. We see that every portion of that question mark or the exclamation point block that there is very very not colored in, which means no gravity on it. So don't touch it again, Tom. Swear to God. Tom, this is your future self. I swear to God, I will start smoking so many cigarettes if you don't beat this properly. Wait, damn it, that's only gonna affect me. That won't affect you until much later, after I'm already gone. Damn it. Man, time travel sucks. Why doesn't the past ever listen to the future? The future has hindsight. Anyway, there's the star. Oh my God, we did it! Got a star! Doodle-doo. Alright, and with that, next time on Super Mario Galaxy, after we got Gusty Garden's Gravity Scramble, we're gonna continue doing stuff in the bedroom. Giggity. We'll see what we got. I think we did everything in Gusty Garden except for the secret star, but I'll check that out later.